Earl Skakel in the house. Whoa! Cause I'm the nature boy. Fuck yeah.
Stuttering.
Fuck yeah. I'm gonna get some pussy in this parking lot.
Stuttering.
Cause I'm the nature boy. I mean, these Billy Idol fans, they be hoes. Trust me on that one. Maybe I'll interview one of those illegal t-shirt people. They're all over this place, man.
Fuck yeah.
Earl Skakel. Earl Skakel.
Skakel is in the house. Fuck yeah, I got a haircut and I'm ready to party. I know what you guys want to talk about. Fuck yeah. I know what you guys want to talk about. I mean, sometimes I'll dabble. No, you guys want to talk about Stuttering John bombing last night. Let's get into it. Come on. Hit the like and subscribe button, baby. This is just a warm-up, by the way. We're just chilling. Fuck yeah. I mean, we got some opinions. Earl Skakel in the house. You know, you guys know me. I don't like to talk about the Dabbleverse and all that shit. But, you know, last night was so iconic in that world that, you know, I got to talk about it because I've got opinions on it. You know, now I'm going to assume someone may know more than me on this. That I'm going to assume, from what I heard, Stuttering John was paid $400. That's a lot of money for a club like Rodney's. Rodney's is what you would consider in the comedy world a B club. It's not an insult. It's just what it is considered. You know, like the Comedy Store's an A club. The Stand, the Cellar, A clubs. You know, the Mothership, obviously an A club. But Rodney's, you know, no. You know, you can, you know, the thing is, and you can tell it's a C club, B club, C club, because they only gave Stuttering John one show on a Friday night. They didn't even give him Saturday night. And that's not even putting him down, but it's a reality. You know, if you headline the Mothership, you're doing one show Thursday night, two shows Friday, two shows Saturday, and if you're really popular, like a Shane Gillis type, you're doing two shows Sunday, and maybe even one show Monday. So, you know, and $400, you know, 100. What was it? Someone said it sat like 120. So people are probably paying $30 to $40 a set. To the left, John, to the left. I am at the store tonight. So, you know, I'm going to assume he was contracted to do an hour. And to walk off after only 10 minutes, it's unforgivable. I mean, put it this way. If I'm the booker, whether it be the Comedy Store or Rodney's, I'm fucking fuming. Because, oh, okay, so 170. So I'm going to assume, you know, people are paying 30 a head. 25, 30 a head, 2 drink minimum. And here's where it fucks over the staff, because I realize some of you probably don't know how a comedy club works. You might not even care. You get your 2 drinks up front. So, you know, that's why you have a host or an opening act, so the headliner doesn't have to go up when the crowd is getting their drinks. And that happens within the first 10 minutes. So by the time John got on the stage, they've got their drinks. You could see most tables had 4 to 8 drinks already. You saw the empty cans. Now, I don't know how Rodney's works, but how the Comedy Store works is you give the waitress your credit card. Maybe Rodney's doesn't work like that. So when John walks off 10 minutes after he's supposed to do an hour, it really, and I can't emphasize this enough, really fucks over the waitresses. Because now they're in the middle of getting people's drink orders. You know, they're not even close to being ready to close out tabs. So, you know, you've got bartenders who are Hellenius, who are who are making drinks, and now they're being told to close out the tabs for the drinks they're making. You don't know. It's just complete confusion. And I'm sure probably, I'll guess, 20% of the crowd might have even just left. Didn't even get their drink orders. It's just fucked up. So that's who it sucks for. Because now, once again, I don't know how Rodney's works, but for a lot of times, if the waitress gets stiff, it's on them. So, you know, it's just, it's just unfortunate, and it's unforgivable. And you know, a lot of John's fans are kind of sticking up for him with me. And keep in mind, I could care less about John. I don't like him. I don't dislike him. Last night, if he would have killed, it wouldn't have affected my life at all. So I'm really, what up, Lone Wolf? I'm really down the middle. Oh, I'm sorry, Dipped Joints. Dipped Joints. What up? You know, there's so many people in here right now, Dipped Joints, that it's hard for me to see all these free questions. Yes, I have been on 6 episodes of Kill Tony, and so I'm just looking at all your questions. Sorry, Dip Joints. I try and read all the free questions, but I'm just saying the super chats are easier to read. So yeah, I've been on Kill Tony 6 times. I am a Comedy Store paid regular. Thank you very much. I've been on Roast Battle Season 1 and 2. Real Rob on Netflix. And I'm the dad on Tyler, the Creators, The Jellies. So that is my resume, basically. So sorry about that. Not at all. I didn't see them, honestly. So, you know, that, getting back to Stuttering John, so, you know, I have no skin in the game in terms of analyzing what he did, but it's just, I mean, it's just inexcusable to do 10 minutes and just walk off. Just jokes, $1.99. Who cares? Well, I don't know what you're saying. Who cares about? Who cares about what I think? Who cares about Stuttering John? But what you should care about is your donated money, so you get the ray gun. Thank you very much. So, you know, it's just, have a plan B. I mean, what were you going to read the whole arrest report? And I'm not even sticking up for Cumia, you know. I'm not an O&A guy, but, you know, he could have won that crowd over. And, you know, I've had to go on after Dave Chappelle to pretty much an all-black crowd. Were they the greatest comedy crowd for an unknown white comic like me? No. But you know what? I won them over. Because I gave a shit. And I gave an effort. That's all Stuttering John had to do. I guarantee you, if he would have put forth an effort, he would have won most of that crowd over. Now, yeah, sure. Panarin, the bread man, yeah, he's not going to win all of them over. But, you know, he could have done at least 30 minutes. And that even wouldn't have been enough for me if I'm the booker. Just jokes, $1.99. Blah, blah, who cares? Well, you know what? You know who cares? Nobody, to be honest with you. But you know what? I care. I mean, I care, to be honest with you, because I think it's a fascinating look into the world of stand-up comedy and how it works. Anyone seen Pert Perkins? I have not. Yeah, the staff cared. The bartenders cared. No, I don't think they had valet parking there. It looked like they didn't have valet parking, but if they did, those guys are now scrambling. The bartenders, it's complete chaos. TV is on in the background. I'm watching the Kings and the Calgary Flames. So, it's just wrong to do that. Like tonight, I'm going on stage at 12:30. Now, is the crowd going to be that rowdy against me? Probably not. But, it's a tough spot. I'm going on after 6 or 7 famous comics. The crowd's tired. They're just looking at me like, tell us a joke, bitch. And you know what? I walk very few people. Because the crowd picks up on the fact that, oh, this guy actually gives a shit. So they stay. John was drunk. He just looked like, hey, I'm getting my money. I don't give a fuck. Oh, here comes the Ferrier. And man, if I'm the booker, I never book that guy again. Ever. But, no, well, am I allowed to live stream my set? I wouldn't do that for free. And I'm not grifting for money, but I'm not going to show you guys 40 minutes of comedy for nothing. Just jokes. You're killing me, baby. Just jokes. I think you're trolling me, but hey, fuck it. You pay. This is the Kevin Brennan business model. You control me if you show me the money, honey. For $4.99. Stack more figures in the background. We'll see who cares in there, friendo. I don't know what that means, but you take the midnight subway train. I read the trolls. It helps to be trolling and get paid for it. I'll be honest with you there. How can I watch me bomb? You can come to the Comedy Store. Hello. Just jokes is a proper troll. What up, CC Motion? I did get a trim. But that's how you troll. Now, I'm not doing this stream for money. And I answer all the trolls, but I will say it is pretty cool to Black Blue Studio. Whoa, hold on. Be cool. Tie, but tokens, but you're much appreciated. Well, thank you, Black Blue Studio. Dipped joints, $1.99. Fuck yeah. Earl, have you ever met Norm Macdonald before? Dip Joints, I already answered that question for you, but since you paid for it, I'll answer it again. Hello! I met him a few times at the Comedy Store. The first time I met him was actually at Rite Aid in Beverly Hills when he had just gotten fired from SNL, and I, trying to cheer him up, asked him if he knew where I could get some giant ass wart cream. And he gave me a cigarette, and I took it, and I don't even smoke. And welcome aboard, Dip Joints. It glitched a little on my end. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Fornicate, $2. How's the Vegas travel companion? Don't worry about it. I'm like when Stallone said to Donald Sutherland in Lockup, this is what I'm saying to you, what he said to the warden, you won't break me. Yikes, Kings play the Avalanche Monday. I didn't know John did a show tonight. You get $1, let me hear you holla. I do. Do you still have that cigarette? Was Steph told my travel companion, we would kill each other if we had to do the road. If we had to drive to Las Vegas, we'd kill each other. We wouldn't make it to Baker. We'd probably fuck in the Bun Boy parking lot, and then I'd kill her, or she'd kill me probably. Yes, we in the New York groove. Earl Skakel in the house. Are we back? Back in the New York groove. In the back of my Cadillac. Do, 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 do. Wicked lady sitting by my side saying, where were we? Stop the 3rd and 43. Exit to the 9. It's gonna be ecstasy. This place was meant for me. All right, we're back. We're back. I don't know what happened there. I apologize. You know what? You know, such is life when I'm having a great stream and the power shuts out. But, you know, we adapt, we improvise, we come on, and we try and do a good stream. So sorry about that. Glitch in the matrix. Something is in the universe. Maybe Stuttering John's. Least lost. You know, I'm hearing hot rumors that the Los Angeles Kings might have put in an offer on Austin Matthews. So a lot of rumors in terms of what that could be. I'm hearing Byfield, couple number ones, maybe even defenseman Brant Clark. And I mean, glitchy lives are part of the internet, baby. So, you know, I mean, that would be a pretty awesome line if you could put Panarin, Kempe, and Austin Matthews. Yikes. That is a first line. But, you know, the trade deadline is Friday. This Friday. So I might be watching Nazem Kadri's last game as a Calgary Flame. So that would be, you know, LA needs a star. So, all right, give it to the bread man. Bread man, shaking and baking. No All-Star break. The Olympic break was basically the All-Star break. So, all right, Flames are pulling their goalie. No spoilers. I know I'm a little bit behind. Big game for the Kings to win. They're only 3 points out of the playoff spot. For as bad as they've been playing, it's really unbelievable that they will be, if they hold on, 1 point out of the playoff spot. And like 6 points out of 3. Forsberg looking good. Oh, boy. So, thought he was named Earl Skakel in the house. Yes, I am in the house. Yeah, Kadri's awesome. You know. So, no All-Star break. I mean, this might be Uyghur's last game as a Calgary Flame. I mean, Coleman might be. You know, there are a lot of players playing tonight who should not get used to the uniform that they're wearing right now. And yeah, shout out to the military for taking out another leader. Yeeks. I mean, wow. I don't think Celebrini's the best player in the league. I mean, he's very good. He's the best young player in the league for sure. But I would say the best player in the league, in my opinion, is Connor McDavid. I mean, I've seen them all. I'm 57, so I've seen... just jokes. Don't be talking about my family in here unless you super chat me. I've seen Mario Lemieux play. I've seen Messier play. I've seen Gretzky play. I've seen... Jaromir Jagr play. I've seen Marcel Dion play. I mean, he was Gretzky before Gretzky. To me, no one comes close to McDavid, and I know what I'm saying there. I've seen Ovechkin play. I mean, McDavid just plays at video game like speed. I mean, he's got this fifth gear when everyone else has four gears. All right, we got 1 minute left. Edmondson behind the net. Missed by about 2 feet. I mean, well, so here's the difference between Celebrini and Bolivia. Celebrini's not fucking 3/4 of the league, and then 2 months later will be in the ECHL. Palm Desert. See, Just Jokes gets it. $1.99. Does that include your sisters? Mom, sisters, brothers. It even includes, if you really want to troll, but you got to pay for this, you can even troll my recently deceased dog, Lois. She be chilling right there. She be chilling right there. She's sleeping right now. So, yeah, Jokes is a legend. Jokes is how a troll should troll. That's how you do it. Now, Jokes, I don't know where you came from, but I like the cut of your jib. So everyone follow Jeff Jokes. I know you are. You're snake belly low, baby. So, we got the Skid Row stream. I already got the Skid Row stream queued up. So, if you guys want to watch that for a second, it's popping right now in Skid Row. We are live, Skid Row. This is going to be Hackamania in Vegas in April. Ho! Ho! I mean, it's popping right now. I know, I do kind of miss that cough. I never thought I would say that, to be honest with you, because, Just Jokes is all right. Just Jokes is a good egg. All right, well, then you know what? If you're not down with Skid Row watching, we won't watch it. I'm a man of the people. Gary, $2. Earl, will you leash the box and take it for a walk? Maybe. I still have all her leashes. So 13 seconds left. Let's get a shutout for the man, Anton Forsberg. Kings finally win a fucking game, I'll tell you that much. The only reason I do the Skid Row stream is, I'll be honest with you, it gets me the numbers, baby. Gets me the numbers. So I said, stop super chatting. Fuck that. Kip, you just got fired for saying that. Yeah, I do miss Lois a lot. I mean, problem for me is that I have so many memories of her. I go walk to the market. There's 100 times I walked her by the market. So, but it's part of life, and, it's not much I can do about it other than just try and not necessarily move on, but, just try and, yeah, I don't want anyone super chatting. And don't hit the like and subscribe button. Yeah, I mean, here's the weird thing. When I stream at 1 or 2 in the morning and I just stream Skid Row, I get 100 people in my stream. And I'm not making fun of them. I'm just, this is the real Los Angeles that you don't see in the political ad debates or, the TV shows. I mean, I hit a real nice peak with the riot coverage, but when I just talk strictly comedy, I get 12 people in here. So, but like you do with Clearwater Chat, you expect everyone to be peak Chappelle. No, not at all. Not at all. It's really not a pompous outlook, Frankfurt. I have opinions. I don't expect Clearwater Chad to be funny, but I don't expect him to just sit there and stare at the stream. Like, I don't expect Stuttering John to be Dave Chappelle at all, but it's fucking unforgivable when you're billed to do an hour of comedy and you walk off after 10 minutes. I'm not expecting him to be Norm Macdonald, Lone Wolf and Cub, $1.99, just because you said not to. That's not pompous at all. It's about respecting the crowd. Leslie Jones is the best comic to ever do it. $2. It's your money. You know, I just think in the case of Stuttering John last night, you took $400 from a B to possibly even as low as a C club. That's a lot of money for them. And you did 10 minutes. And I don't even think he was up there for 10 minutes. And you fucked the staff over. It's not a good look for the club, so you fuck the club over. And you make the booker and owner look like a fool. I don't think that's me being pompous. In terms of Clearwater Chad, I'm sorry. I just don't think he's funny. And let me tell you this much. When I watch MLC and Kevin has on the Whack Packers, I don't expect Mitch Hedberg bits out of Clearwater Chad. I just don't think he adds anything to the show. Like, I'll say this about myself. Whenever I'm on MLC, I'm fucking funny. Because I say stuff, I try a few bits out, some work, some don't. But, I add to the show. To me, Clearwater Chad adds nothing to MLC. Literally nothing other than to just go like this. William Montgomery is Bill Burr compared to Stuttering John. Well, I mean, that's I would agree with that. And even with William Montgomery, I don't dislike the guy. I just don't think he's funny. Now, I'm sure a lot of people don't think I'm funny. So, what are you going to do? Kip Cass is the sturdy John of this stream. I don't know what that means, but hey, baby, it's your money. But I mean, I put all my clips up. I put up clips when I'm not killing, just to show you the real world of LA comedy. I'm sure, I did a set at the Bourbon Room about, 2 or 3 years ago. And I paid a guy to make up, about 10 clips. And, the audience wasn't mic'd. It was not a great recorded experience. But you know what? I'm proud of the material, so I put it up there. So, I mean, I think Kevin is the funniest amongst us, from Dabbleverse people to people who are Dabbleverse adjacent like myself. My expectations for a third and fourth mic on MLC is very low. I just don't think Clearwater Chad adds any. And I don't know the guy. I'm sure he's a nice guy. He seems like a good dad, and like in that regard. And I just think he's perfect for Kevin because he's just going to sit there and agree with Kevin. And I've seen Clearwater Chad on Chad's podcast. He doesn't do it for me there either. Maybe I don't do it for him, So, it's nothing personal, Frankfurt. I'm just saying, if you're going to go on a podcast, you got to add to it. Like, whether people think I'm funny or not, I add to every fucking podcast I'm on. And do I take swings and do I miss? Yeah, 100%. I'm not funny 100% of the time on MLC. And I think I'm different than Clearwater Chad because I think Kevin, he probably would never admit this, but probably respects me as a comic. Whereas with Chad, it's a whack packer. And that's not even putting Clearwater Chad down, calling him a whack packer. Listen, Stern made a career off whack packers. From Daniel Carver to Big Black to Angry Black to, Crackhead Bob, et cetera, et cetera. So, I could sit there and say, I don't think William Montgomery's funny. I don't wish the guy harm. Comedy is subjective. And like I said, I'm sure there's half the people in this stream right now aren't listening because they think I'm funny. So it's all good. But, I really don't, I don't take anything personally. Wow, Randy Orton won chamber match. I'm AEW, baby. Listen, I'm not saying he's never funny. I'm just saying he just stares into the camera. and like literally, tell me, Frankfurt, watch the next time he's on MLC. He's literally like this. Listen, if you think he's funny, then hey, fuck it, support him. I mean, I don't think he has any. He's not a comic, but like, he doesn't do it for me. Thoughts on Paramount taking over Warner Brothers Discovery? Will it affect Hollywood or you in any way? Well, I mean, it's. I mean, I'm on Roast Battle on Paramount Plus, so I mean, it doesn't affect me per se, but I mean, I don't think it's good anytime a merger such as this happens. I mean, it's a monopoly, and it's very much like when you only have the WWE around. The wrestlers have to take what they get or don't fucking wrestle. At least now with AEW and TNA to a lesser degree, wrestlers have options. So when you've got Paramount and Discovery combining, like I don't think it's good. Netflix, basically, if you drive up and down Sunset Boulevard in my neighborhood, they own every fucking billboard. I don't think that's good for one network to be that dominant. But I'm not on Netflix anyway, so fuck them. Fornicate, Canadian $5. Earl, why don't you do 5 shows per week on whatever stage at whatever club? For the money, honey. Well, because I have other sources of income, to be honest with you. Nasty Neil in the fucking house. I do voiceover work, and I'm involved with looping, which is amazing money. So, looping is like I saw Scream 7 last night, and there was a couple scenes with, like a David Arquette. I don't want to spoil the movie for anyone, but, when they started editing Scream 7, 6 months ago, and they need to do a redub of a line from David Arquette. Well, they can't get David Arquette because he's off doing another movie. So they call in a guy like me, and they didn't, but I'm just using the movie as an example, and I do whatever his lines were and get paid $1,250 plus residuals. So I don't have to perform on the road or in town 5 nights a week. Do you think you could compete with that Stuttering John performance? Probably not. Probably not. Just jokes. Is your dog in good health? Some questions could be answered visually. I would say no. But Lois is a soldier. We're going to give Lois the ray gun. See, Just Jokes gets it. Just Jokes he might be in the Super Chatter Hall of Fame. Whoa, we don't want to show Skid Row right now. Along with Pert Perkins, Permaseal Finishing, and a few others. Just Jokes is coming in to the stream hot. Oh, it's all good, dude. It's all good. I mean, she was a great dog. Most of the people in the stream knew her. And it's all good. I'm in a really good mood right now. So even if you troll Lois, I loved her a lot, to be honest with you. She was my best friend. So, but part of life, unfortunately, and all good. No need to feel bad. Sometimes mean-spirited humor is good. Good for the soul. I don't take it personally. Five more. Yeah, but they have to be red super chats, if you know what I mean. But thank you guys very much for the super chat. I don't do this for money, but every now and then it's nice to get paid for your time, I suppose. But I would love to get booked 5 nights a week at the Comedy Store. Tonight it's going to be a pretty full house for the main room late show. So you split the door with the comics. So if there's 300 to 400 people, you split the door with those comics. Yeah, our RFK Jr., he really should hook me up with Rogan. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, 100%. I think we all see white, make white when we see red super chat. It's been a minute since I got those, but all good, all good. Earl Skakel Live Saturday night. You've got some great. Who's fudge packing? Yeah, Scotty, we don't do that kind of humor in here. I'm gonna have to send you to MLC. Yeah, I mean, RFK Jr. is a fascinating dude. I mean, I think he's completely insane, but he is. He is. He's educated. I mean, you might not agree with what he says. Yeah, I know Kip Kat. I'm just kidding. I mean, I don't think Evan needs my help getting people in there. And I'm sure he's breaking down. I mean, he was there with Stuttering John. So, I mean, I take peptides, but they are, stuff you get at like the vitamin shop. So I don't think mine are necessarily, or they're not illegal, but well, he really is. I mean, you either love RFK Jr. or you don't. And, with Leslie, you either like her or you don't. I mean, we got along fine. And then, until we didn't. I tried to make it right a few times. And I didn't even think I did anything wrong, to be honest with you. Hold on, guys. I got to show you this for a second. I know, Colt C, you don't like the Skid Row stream, but this is pretty funny right here. Oh, shit, man. This guy was breakdancing. Where'd that guy go, man? Oh, man. He was breakdancing. So, it's... No, I get it. I'm not making fun of the homeless. I'm fascinated that this is going on in my city. And, it's pretty aggressive. That's for sure. But welcome to Saturday Night Live. Earl Skakel in the house. Of course, I titled the video Stuttering John stand-up performance, but we can talk about more than that. Shout out to the LA Kings for winning 1-0 against the Calgary Flames. I mean, they are hurting right now. I mean, now Wolf, the goalie from Calgary, played very good, so it's not like they didn't play bad, but yeah, I mean, I don't mind. I mean, I'm not, I'm just fascinated by this stream. Yeah, I mean, for Kate, I just don't. Obviously I don't know this. You'd have to ask Stuttering John, but like, I don't know why you would do that. He seemed to have a game plan. You troll Anthony Cumia, and then you just walk off. But it's just so disrespectful to the wait staff, And I'm friends with all the waiters and waitresses at the store. And that's why they have, yeah, I'm having a good time tonight. That's why they have me close out, because I will do enough time where all the waitresses and waiters get paid and they don't have to rush because they know I'll be up there for a while. To do what he did, to do 10 minutes, and I don't even think it was 10 minutes, when you're contracted to do an hour, it's just wrong, man. There's no winning if you're, yeah, I mean, well, he's got a few homes. I mean, his wife, I think Cheryl Hines is, I mean, obviously they live together. I think they also live back east. And, he works out at Gold's Gym. Maybe I should just start working out at Gold's Gym. And just run into him. Hey, man, I didn't know you worked out here. Colt C, $4.99. Nothing but just the money, honey. Ooh, I think someone's, yeah, I'm not going to show that. Thank God I wasn't streaming that just now. So some nudity going on the stream right now. So we're not, and then there was nudity last night. That animal Mead is dating showed her tits. Yeeks. So yikes. But, fascinating. Yeah, it'll provide a 2 weeks worth of clips and entertainment and whatnot. But I still stand by that. I think Stuttering John could have won that crowd over. I think that he could have, trolled Cumia, so you get that out of the way. The crowd's warmed up and hot. And I'm telling you, I've been in hostile crowds like that. You can win them over if you put the effort in. But for him to just do like a grand slam, walk-off home run, walk-off, it just, I can't emphasize this enough that you fucked over the waiters, the bartenders, the club owner, who's now probably going to give refunds, because there were some non-Dabbleverse people in that room. I would guess 20 to 30. Just people who walked up. Oh, this guy from Howard Stern. Let's watch. I guarantee you, they all wanted their money back. And as a club owner, you do the old scam of, well, we'll give you free tickets to the next show, but if you want good karma, you got to give them your money back. So. It's not good, man. I do the complete opposite. I would have done if I was, okay, I'm going to troll Kumi. I'm going to read the arrest report. I'll do that the first 10 minutes, and then I'll do my full time. And if anything, I'll do over my full time just to fuck the crowd over, because I know they're going to stay and try and heckle me. But you know what? They ain't going to heckle me, because there's not a person in that room, maybe outside of Kevin Brennan, who's going to be able to match wits with me. So I do think that he could have won the crowd over, but he didn't. And if you're put it this way, if you're a comedy club owner in the Eastern Seaboard, are you going to book Stuttering John? You're going to say, hey, here's $500 for a show on Friday night. Just do what you can. Fuck that. If I'm that booker, I'm calling every club owner I know, going, don't book this guy. He won't do the full time, and he'll take the money. It's like Robert Ory being like, hey, G League guy, how did you not hit the buzzer beater? I don't really get that, but I know I understand the G League is the okay, guys, I've got a situation right now. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be back in 2 minutes. I don't have to go to the bathroom. I just have to take care of something. I have a visitor. So enjoy the tunes. Breaks the night. Are we back in the New York groove? Someone give me a... I don't know how, but let's try and figure it. Oh, we are back. We are back. All right. Well, let's just to set the pace the last few minutes of the show.
Real skaggle in the... Because I'm the nature boy.
I can accept that, Frankfurt.
Fuck yeah.
Bad connection and choppy. Fornicate, who is at the door? Don't worry about it. You're a real provocateur. And you get the ray gun, my bad. I'm out of practice.
I'm gonna get some pussy in this parking lot.
This stream has had a little bit of something for everyone. I'm hopped up, I'm high on life. I'm just an unknown comic trying to make you guys laugh. I'll be at the Comedy Store tonight if any of you are local. 12:30. But because all the comics are rude and run the fucking light, I'll probably go on closer to 1 o'clock.
Maybe I'll interview one of those illegal t-shirt people. They're all over this place, man.
You got that right, Ross. Maybe I'll live stream from the Comedy Store tonight. Maybe I won't. But I thank you guys for all coming in on Saturday night. I know you have plenty of options. Do you like Tori Amos? Not really. I don't dislike her. But I don't like her. I'm an 80s metalhead. Anyone can come to the Comedy Store, free of charge. No, I don't like Kate Bush either. Yeah, Kip Smith is killing it tonight on the moderation duties. I am powerful. Okay, this song is longer than I thought. So thank you very much for listening to that. I know we've had some technical difficulties tonight, but you know, we're all soldiers in the Earl Army. And you know, free comedy tickets for life is a small price to pay for what I give you guys. Guys, we're going to stream for another 5 minutes. And then I've got to get ready for my Comedy Store set in 5 hours. And I've got to hit the streets of West Hollywood. And we'll have to eat. I just don't hit the Comedy Store. Yeah, let's get to 50 likes. We're at 48. We made some nice money, honey, tonight. 1 hour stream. I don't grift you guys like everyone else on the internet does. You know, of course, it's nice to be paid for your time. And I'm probably one of the few comics who does this, but we're going to see who's live right now. And I'm going to direct you guys to another stream so you can just, you know, enjoy someone else's comedy stylings and then realize how good you have it with me. Now, I believe, what's live right now? Sorry, I should do this beforehand. But you know what? That's why we've got, I believe MLC is live, so you can go there and watch quality footage from last night's events. I'm sure other people in the Dabbleverse. Clowntown is live, I believe. Andrew Jacobs, oh boy, this is a macabre one, but hey, you know what? It's your money, your super chat. My dead father-in-law's dog is out of the shelter and with my wife's cousin. My wife's friend is meeting the dog tomorrow and will most likely adopt him. I mean, I feel a little weird giving this a ray gun, but hey, fuck it. Andrew's father-in-law passed away recently, and the dog was put into a shelter. But now the dog is being adopted, hopefully tomorrow. I believe I translated that correctly. Yes, Alan Piles, I do stream Skid Row from time to time, just to show you a look into the life of the real Los Angeles that's not in TV shows or movies or political ad campaigns. And, you know, I know Colt C doesn't like this, but we're going to go live to Skid Row right now. And we're going to see what's going on there. I just have to make sure there's no nudity. You know, actually, there's a half-naked woman right there. So we're not going to go live to Skid Row. You guys will have to look at my face for a few minutes. Stream from the Comedy Store so we could possibly catch a glimpse of Leslie. Leslie doesn't go there anymore. I don't believe she gets along with several people who are in charge there. So, you know, believe me, no one's sad. Because let me break down what happens at the Comedy Store tonight. Every comic in front of me tonight will run the light by anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes. Now, that may not seem like a long time to you guys, but when 7 or 8 comics do it, you know, that adds 30 to 40 to 50 minutes extra to the show. And so that's just, you know, so I'm now going on at 1 o'clock. If Leslie Jones was there tonight, she would run the light by at least 30 to 40 minutes. So I literally would be going on at 2 a.m. Now, the crowd still stays, but, you know, it's not a fun experience. Earl, I forgot, do you get anxiety or stressed before big moments, like before a show? I get excited. I don't get nervous. Like, I know I'm good enough to perform there, but, you know, each show, especially a late show, is you don't know what you're getting. You know, you don't know if the person before you bombs and the crowd's tired, so you got maybe 1 or 2 minutes before they walk. It's different than when, you know, you go on in the middle of the lineup and someone bombs. The crowd's still hot, so you can get them back. So I hope that answers your question. Well, JJ, I understand that the Skid Row content isn't exactly uplifting, but I'm doing it to show you guys some real life stuff. You know, not everything is me walking on Sunset Strip with Lois, you know, doing a joke about Chris D'Elia at Coffee Bean. But I certainly understand why people would not vibe with that. All right, 30 seconds, guys. And then I'm going. I might stream at the Comedy Store tonight, maybe backstage, just to give you a glimpse into what the green room looks like before a set or maybe after a set. Earl, do gangs eyeball people drunk leaving the Comedy Store? There's really not gangs in West Hollywood. Gangbangs, but not gangs. Hey, that's the type of humor I do. Very few people on the stream world can be that quick. All right, you guys, we've done 65 minutes. I've got to go live life. I'll stream tomorrow night. We'll do shirtless Sundays tomorrow night. Shirtless Sundays. Thank you for all the super chats. Hit the like and subscribe button. No Skid Row tonight because there literally is a topless woman dancing, and I'm not getting my channel struck. Earl Skakel over now.